This is what nearly 7 years of war in Syria looks like. Hospitals, schools and homes reduced to rubble. The cost of rebuilding seems unimaginable. Estimates range from $100 billion to $350 billion, with some running even as high as $1 trillion. The UN says the hardest hit areas have been residential, followed by industrial, electrical and water, and finally agricultural. The question now is, where will all these funds come from? A top Russian diplomat says the EU should launch reconstruction efforts in Syria within months. Vladimir Chizhov, Russia's representative to the EU, said European states would bear the responsibility if they failed to recognise that it was high time to back a programme likely to cost dozens of billions of euros. The EU says its members are already by far the largest donors of Syrian relief. They say they've so far allocated more than $13 billion in humanitarian and development assistance. But as discussions of rebuilding continue, Syrian regime and Russian airstrikes are still taking place.
We are building, and we will rebuild again and again, whether the regime and its allies are pleased or not. We are staying here despite the bombings.
How much the EU will contribute to fund Syrian reconstruction, or whether at all, is slated to be decided at a conference on Syria in Brussels later this year. The cost of rebuilding Syria might be high, but the emotional toll of this war is incalculable. Sara, Firth, TRT World, Syria.